Money. Moolah. Fat stacks. Bread. Money is a staple part of our everyday lives, and one's quality of life is heavily dictated by it and how you choose to spend it. You could use your money to travel the world and make unforgettable experiences. Put all your life savings into many different shitcoins for them just to get rug pulled. How about shiny rocks? Narcotics are cool, but today we tackle a highly debated topic, gambling. Not just any kind of gambling, something far more predatory and dangerous than money. Cute anime waifus. So open up your bank accounts, prepare your tears, and pray RNGesus blesses you, because today we talk about Genshin Impact and the major impact it has had on my bank account and psyche. Please help. Hello there, and welcome to Genshit Impact, Free Breath of the Wild, Asthmatic Rock Climbing, the game. A game for only the most veteran of degenerates. Genshin is like a crazy stalker bitch X. Once its grippers grab a hold of you, there is no escape, and restraining orders are of little use here. Hold on guys, what's it? Oh my, The moment you think about quitting, it's already too late. Chinese malware has infected all of your devices, but don't worry, Genshin Impact is a fun game about gambling for cute anime girls, some of questionable ages. Kill it! Oh! But there's a catch. You don't get to choose. If there's a specific character you want, well, get fucked. Better prepare that wallet, heathen. There's a pity system, so if you're smart, you can get the characters you desire, but let's be real, it's arse. But if you look past that, Genshin is actually a humongous game with quite a lot to cover, so I want to start with one of its strong points. I know what you're thinking. What in God's green earth am I looking at?
The fucking numbers!
Rest assured, these numbers are extremely vital for my central amygdala. Something about Genshit's gameplay just has me hooked. It's so simple that it's complicated, if you get what I mean. Fundamentally, a party is made of 4 members, of which have a kit tailored toward one of the 7 elements in the game. Zap, splash, whoosh, sizzle, frozen H2O, condensed dirt, and mustard gas. And the gameplay revolves around triggering the elemental reactions by combining the different elements, stuff like pyro and hydro for vaporize, hydro and cryo for freeze, which is broken as fuck, no cooldown means fun, electro and hydro for a conduct status, you know, basic physics. But then we get stuff like rocks and water make a shield, dendro and electro make the enemy cranky? Interesting. So this gives you a bunch of different options and teams to experiment with and build. And when you're compiling a team, each character specializes in a specific weapon and role. A main DPS, the chunky fella who's dishing out the damage, and on the screen most of the time. A sub DPS who gets sloppy seconds as your main's abilities are cooling down. A support whose entire existence is to E and Q and then gone. And a healer who can absolutely carry a team. Shout out to my wife Barbara. Now each character isn't limited to these specific roles if you build them correctly. Some are just more suited for the role than others. For example, Hu Tao is a gluttonous fiend who will only heal herself, whereas Barbara is MVP and will share a bit of that sauce with everybody, so you get the point. But my lord, I hear you ask, how do I build my characters? Well, small man, it all starts with Genshin's artifact system. Oh boy. Last video I spoke about painful experiences. And artifact and domain grinding for upgrade materials is some of the most lobotomized corpse shit I've ever had to sit through. Why? You see these stats? They are vital for building your cute 2D killing machines as optimally as possible. Well, it's random. Oh, that's right. Doesn't matter if you sell your organs and wail, you're at the mercy of RNGesus in the Catholic Church. Read the Bible backwards to increase your odds. Now remember, Genshin is a gacha game, so the more you want a specific character, the more frail, disgusting small boys you will get. Just not a man, no man, no man, no man, anything, a bow, no man. Fucking 2 of them! So just try to have fun with what you've got. Lusting after fictional pixels will only lead to pain and suffering, and the majority of the game can be completed with 4-star characters anyway. So be patient and get grinding, soldier. I wish you many big titty sword mamas. But where is all that grinding taking place? Well, let's go over that together. Welcome to the land of Teyvat, an expansive and vibrant world full of places to explore and activities to do. You can converse with the native homeless population, cook a fine array of dishes, scale humongous land formations, and no, this isn't slowed down. I'm gonna make it. Create and design a sex dungeon. Slaughter innocent endangered wildlife. Get hemorrhoids from this awful dialogue. Genshin's map is pretty large. With 4 years of updates, the map has evolved quite a lot, which was super overwhelming for me personally, but just take it one area at a time, which is what I will be doing as I introduce each area in Genshit Impact. So, the map is broken up into different regions, each with a completely distinct feel and theme to them, housing separate nations which are ruled by a god, or archons as they are called, based on one of the 7 elements in the game, each with unique architecture and enemy types for every location, starting with Mondstadt, the city of booze, edgy emo bar owners, big old dragon, and femboy bards. Liyue, the capital of contracts, trade, and capitalism. Yay, commerce! I can't wait to work my shitty retail 9 to 5 and be severely underpaid. Wage slave gang, where you at? Inazuma, land of the baddest bitches, goofy ass boats, and sexy tyrant lady. Please disembowel me. Sumeru, home to the red-pilled nerds and the Reddit moderator academia, which is ruled by an infant, and this guy's there. With lush jungles and a big old desert, and the newest location that just released as of the making of this video, Fontaine. Basically Atlantis but above sea level, so I haven't been there. Oops. So as you can see, there are quite a lot of places to explore and grinding to be done. Now that I've introduced the world and its many locations, some questions remain. What is going down in Teyvat? What is the story? Why is she wearing socks while standing in that body of water? Why is there a real living organism that created a 300-thread manifesto about Hu Tao, of which I shall be blessing your eyeballs with an abridged snippet right now. Prepare yourself. The thread reads, Hu Tao, I love you. I would commit more war crimes than every president in Philippines history just to lick the sweet glistening sweat from her smooth creamy skin. I would stir her velvety Samoan cream into my coffee and let my balls boil into it. Her cries of pleasure and the rocking of our bed would be louder than the cacophony of 10,000 drone strikes. I would let her hit me with her car just to be near her for a brief moment. I would fish out the strands of hair from her shower drain just to smell her alluring scent and braid them into necklaces to keep with me always. I would relinquish all my hopes and dreams just to become the socks on her feet so that I may warm her mouth-watering Okay, that's enough. I'm sorry. Let's go into the final part. So as I've established, Genshin's world is broken up into different regions, and each one of these has its own unique story that the player will follow, that I think all tie up. Who knows? The story follows the Traveler, an interstellar alien whose sibling gets consumed by Minecraft. Whereafter, you find yourself in an unknown land, accompanied by arguably the worst part of Genshin Impact, Paimon. Not the Demon King Paimon, this floating little squeaker. I can't even begin to describe how much this little fucking rat pisses me off. If only this game's anti-cheat wasn't so good. Someone could make a mod to remove this thing. Anyway, you embark on your journey to discover which seed your sibling got sent to. You'll meet a myriad of faces along your journey, get involved in different nations' politics, fight literal gods, you know, fantasy stuff. Genshin's story has a lot of potential, and it's definitely improving, especially with Sumeru. But Genshit has arguably some of the most atrocious pacing and filler I've ever experienced. I'm actually extremely impressed with how much these characters say, but how little is actually said. The story will be really picking up at some point. And then, after 10 hours of getting some guy's linen in shoes. With that being said, I wouldn't have 200 hours on this game if it was bad. I love Genshin and the impact it's had on every aspect of my life. I definitely recommend it if you're looking to optimize your likelihood of dying alone. Well, as always, if you made it to the end, thanks for watching. I still don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm having a blast making these. So if you're riddled with mental illness or just enjoy video games, consider subscribing. I've been your Lord Maxerus, and until next time, bye!